Friday night, LOX. We're back.
Back after the bye week.
Yep, little vacation, little off time.
Exactly.
Do a little research, sharpen the old pencil.
Got a little PT, a little physical therapy, feeling good.
Yep.
Feeling limber.
I got four this week. Ooh. I got four. Couldn't take that fifth, I wasn't sure, so I'll let you go. Start off with your five.
Andrews, 5. Let's go. First, love Ohio State. -3 versus Michigan State. Michigan State will not be able to contain Ohio State's passing attack. Yes, Michigan State has a great defense, but that is primarily with the run. Ohio State loves to air the ball out. I love Ohio State in this spot because I think they're going to score, they're going to throw it around, and Michigan State offensively cannot keep up with Ohio State. And I think Ohio State's going to come up with a great game plan, and they are well aware that their strength is Michigan State's weakness. Take Ohio State -3. Not to mention, Ohio State has covered 5 of their last 7 games at Michigan State. I think they're ready to go, and it's a small line. They're the better team. Take Ohio State. Boom. 2. UCF -24 versus the Navy. The Navy cannot figure it out. Those sailors, no good. They've had like 4 quarterbacks, and the triple option is tricky, and they're not comfortable with a quarterback. They don't have a clear starting quarterback, and that is a tough offense to run. Whereas UCF puts up points fast, puts them up quick, and they're just so much better on both sides of the ball. Milton will go off. This is a blowout. They win by at least 30. Absolute blowout winner. As Andrews and Casey have just said. Absolute blowout. Number 3, favorite Pac-12 game of the weekend, no doubt. Love Washington State -6 versus Colorado. 2 teams going in the opposite direction right now. Colorado starting the season 5-0, dropping their last 4. They got to be licking their wounds, and it's not going to be any easier now playing Washington State. And I think Washington State definitely wins this one. I got them at -6. Get all over that. They win by at least a TD. I'm thinking 10, 13 points. Get on Washington State. Love that one. 4, the LSU Tigers bounce back this weekend in big fashion. It is the SEC. They're going to come ready, especially after just getting pummeled by Alabama. Got to remember, guys, it's Alabama. They pummel everybody. Tua Tagovailoa, you know, they're just so good everywhere. There's no weakness on that team. LSU bounces back big here against the 2-7 Razorbacks. Get on LSU -13. They make a statement and they bounce back. And my 5th game is I feel really good about this one, but some people are going to be like, how could you take them over Notre Dame? I love Florida State +17 here versus Notre Dame. Florida State, yeah, doesn't have much to play for except pride, but they will show up. Notre Dame has not been blowing teams out. I think their biggest win of the season is like 21, 22 points. Florida State still has talented football players. I think they come ready to play. I think they play their best game of football this weekend, trying to salvage the season by beating a team like Notre Dame and ruining their perfect record. I think that is enough motivation for them. They come out firing, scare them in the first half. Notre Dame obviously wins, but Florida State covers that 17. Winning.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
Let's go.
I got my 4 right here.
Ready to go.
Friday night, my first pick. Boise State +3 on Fresno State. Ooh. It's at home on the Smurf turf at night. Quarterback of Boise State, Rippin, he's the real deal. He's been around. He knows what to do. He knows what to do at home. Plus, they just beat BYU, a solid team. And the last team that they lost to was earlier in the season, San Diego State. I think people forgot about them. And they're going to wake up when they see that they beat Fresno State. Fresno State's beaten Hawaii, Nevada, Wyoming, UNLV. I mean, just a bunch of mediocre teams. I think this is a close game. I think Boise State even might win this one. And I might put a little side bet on that too. Number 2, we agree. UCF, statement game.
Bloodbath.
25 points. I don't think that's a problem at all. Why? Navy gives up more points. 42-0, 44-22, 49-36. That's their last 3 games.
And wait till you meet this offense.
As long as they can just have some defense, this is going to be an absolute blowout, 30-plus points.
Yeah, Navy's got no offense to brag about either. 4 quarterbacks, triple options, not working.
Yeah, I love that one.
Love it.
Next one, we agree. Washington State. I'm seeing them at -6.5 over Colorado. Tale of 2 teams. Washington State's on the come up. They're healthy. Their quarterback's great. They've got to put some points up. They've got to beat them in order to stay in the top 10. That's just a fact. Colorado, on the other hand, 4 losses, and they gave up on their coach. I watched that last game. You could just see it happening, and you could see the coach just counting his days. So I see that as if they lose this one, he might just lose his job on the tarmac, like some other coaches.
Yeah,
but
get to his office, he's locked out.
Finally, people have been sleeping on him. I've been forced to watch them, so I've been forced to bet on them, and that is USC -5 over Cal.
Boom.
USC's healthy, and I think that's a big difference. They've got a couple folks that are out that are second players, but JT Daniels, they've got Cameron Smith on defense, and they're 4-star recruits all the way around. People slept on them. Their losses were, when people hurt, they weren't worth figuring it out. But Cal's got a great defense. They've been showing up, but I just don't think they're going to be able to hold up against what SC is going to pull out because they want to win the Pac-12 South. I think that's a solid game. I think that's a touchdown. Those are my picks. Those are the locks.